All right, let's get right into it because this is a huge one. It's a problem that drives some of the smartest traders I know absolutely crazy. You've got this amazing strategy. You're right almost all the time. But when you look at your account balance, it's just not adding up. Today, we're going to tear down exactly why that's happening and, more importantly, what you can actually do about it. And man, this quote just nails it, doesn't it? The real frustration isn't about calling the market's next move. A lot of you are absolute wizards at that. The real fight, the one that's costing you money, is with the person in the chair, the one clicking the mouse. The chaos isn't on the screen, it's inside your own head. So that's the million-dollar question, right? If your charts are clean, your analysis is on point, and your setups are hitting, why does it feel like you're still spinning your wheels or, even worse, blowing up? Well, the answer is that this isn't a strategy problem at all. It's a psychology problem. Actually, scratch that. It's a biology problem. That's right. The real gremlin in the system isn't your indicators or your entry model. It's literally hardwired into your brain, into your nervous system. You think you're fighting the market? Nope. You're fighting thousands of years of human evolution. Now, this number, 90%. This is both your greatest skill and, believe it or not, your biggest liability. Hitting a 90% win rate is incredible. It means you see the market with a clarity most people can only dream of. But, and this is the crazy part, that very success is what sets the trap. And here it is, the brutal, unforgiving math of the situation. All those beautiful, consistent wins, just gone. Wiped out by one or two absolutely catastrophic losses. That tiny little 10% of the time that you're wrong does so much damage that it makes the other 90% completely pointless. So the question becomes, why are those few losses so devastatingly huge? Okay, so let's pull back the curtain. Those massive losses, they don't just happen. They're caused by something. We can trace them back to three specific psychological flaws. Let's call them your three inner demons, the parts of your brain that are built for a Vegas casino, not for professional trading. So first up, we've got the adrenaline addict. You know who you are. The second the charts open, your heart starts pounding. You're not really trading a setup, you're just chasing that feeling, that rush. Every impulsive click is just a way to get a dopamine hit. The screen has literally become your drug of choice, and the market is your dealer. And then there's the ego. Oh, this one's a classic. After a few wins, the ego whispers in your ear that you're a genius, you can't lose, so you double your size on the next trade. But what happens after a loss? The ego gets angry. It feels insulted. It demands revenge right now, so you over-leverage to get your money back. The ego cannot stand being wrong, and it will burn your entire account to the ground to try and prove it's right. And finally, the sneakiest demon of them all, the high score chaser. This is so subtle, you're great at building up an account, but the second that P&L gets big, like really big, life-changing big, you freeze. You hit some kind of invisible wall, a psychological wealth ceiling you didn't even know you had. And you'll find a way, consciously or not, to give it all back just to return to a number that feels, well, more comfortable. So how in the world do you fight these ancient hardwired impulses? Here's the secret. You don't. You stop trying to win an internal battle you're destined to lose. Instead, you make those impulses irrelevant. You build an external brain, a rigid, unemotional, mechanical system that does the job for you. And this is how you start. Think of it as a detox for your system. Number one, a 15-minute lockout. When you open your charts, you are forbidden from clicking anything for 15 minutes. Just watch. Let your nervous system calm down. Number two, limit orders only. This kills that click and pray impulse. You become a sniper who names their price, not a machine gunner spraying bullets everywhere. Three, a hard stop loss. Your exit is set in stone on the broker's server before you even get into the trade. And four, this is so important, mandatory weekly withdrawals. Pull that money out. This is not a video game high score, it's a business, and businesses produce cash flow. This slide just lays it all out, doesn't it? This is the identity shift you have to make. Are you the gambler who clicks and hopes, adds to losing positions, and prays for a reversal? Or are you the engineer who sets precise limit orders, defines the risk with a hard stop, and systematically extracts capital from the system? The choice is yours. So that external brain we talked about, it's built on a foundation of rules like these. And let me be clear, these are not suggestions, they are laws. A max daily loss of 2%, that means when you hit it, the computer gets turned off, period. It shuts down the ego's desire for revenge. No martingale ever means you are forbidding from averaging down. You take the small loss and move on. No trading after emotional events. If you just had a huge fight with your spouse, you are not allowed to trade. These rules are your armor. They protect you from your worst enemy, yourself. And if you take only one single thing away from this today, let it be this number: 1%. Risking only 1% of your account on any given trade is the ultimate circuit breaker. It makes a catastrophic loss mathematically impossible. You would have to be wrong 100 times in a row to blow your account. This one rule, more than any other, guarantees your survival.
Okay, so let's bring this all home. Once you've built this external brain, once you've lived by these rules, you get to make the final leap. This is the last stage of your evolution as a trader. You go from being a player in the game to the architect of the game itself. This is the whole ball game right here. This is the mindset shift that changes everything. See, the gambler sits at the table and hopes the odds are in his favor. But the casino owns the table. It has a tiny statistical edge that it just applies over and over and over again, like a robot without any emotion. With your 90% win rate, you already have a massive edge. Now all you need is the casino's discipline. And what's the logical conclusion here? It's to take that external brain, all those non-negotiable rules, and make it truly external. You automate it. You hard-code your entire system into an algorithm and let a machine execute it for you. A machine that feels no adrenaline, has no ego, and has no subconscious fear of making too much money. It will follow your rules perfectly every single time, especially when you are too weak to do it yourself. And so that's the final question we're left with, isn't it? For someone with your skills, building the system, engineering the casino, that's the easy part. The truly hard part? It's letting go. It's trusting what you've built and getting out of its way. It's letting the system run without your emotional meddling. You've built the perfect machine. Now, can you turn it on and walk away?